Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'm going to be reviewing New Suicide Squad #1. So this comic actually came out about a month ago, but I wasn't here because I was off on vacation. So I got #1 and #2. But in this one, I'm only going to review #1, and then in one of the future videos, I'm going to be reviewing #2. So yeah. But New Suicide Squad #1. Before I begin, though, as usual, 10-second spoiler warning. For those who have yet to read this issue, but I assume that you may have, considering it's been out for a month, but whatever. Um, for those who haven't read this issue for whatever reason and are watching this video, stop this video, go check it out, and then come back here so I don't spoil anything. So 10-second spoiler warning, as usual, starting now. Okay, so yeah, 10 seconds up. So for those who have yet to actually read the comic and haven't already, please don't comment down below or be messaging me that never gave you a fair warning, because as usual I did. So yeah, New Suicide Squad, #1. What did I think of it? As usual, quick synopsis, like 10 to 6, and then the rate. So, New Suicide Squad is basically the New Suicide Squad. It's basically the next volume, or not volume, but next series after the original Suicide Squad, which is a 30 to 40 issue series. Basically, what happened? Quick backstory: that series kind of got not canceled, but I guess rebooted. With the New 52 thing, they're still kind of rebooting the titles, and with the New Futures and story arc, DC event, they kind of like rebooted the Suicide Squad to make it more modernized. And in this new version of the Suicide Squad, you have Harley Quinn, Deathstroke, Black Manta, Joker Starter, Deadshot, and I believe that's yeah, here's the whole team, and then the female here, the one in the middle here. I don't know who she is exactly. Yeah, but she's not part of the team that I know as of yet. So yeah, just to kind of show you guys, Harley Quinn, Joker's daughter, Deathstroke, Black Manta, and Deadshot right there in the corner. I don't know if you can see him. Um, yeah, there, but pretty cool. So yeah, basically, kind of follows the events. I assume there, I assume it follows a mission they're supposed to do, right before the original series ended. The one before this one, but I really don't know. But basically, in this issue, they have to go to Russia and destroy not exactly destroy, but destroy parts of the Russian embassy, more or less. And at the end of the issue, they're attacked by these red robots. I think that's what they're called in the issue, red robots. Pretty pathetic name, but what you're gonna do? And basically, these red robots, basically, stop them from actually fulfilling the whole plan. Amanda Waller, she's behind the scenes saying, why are you doing this? Keep on with the plan. Who cares if one of them dies? Which is reasonable considering the Suicide Squad. You know, every once in a while one of them should die. Okay, so Suicide Squad, they're expected to die, on these missions. So yeah, I am gonna say that this is technically, I guess you could say, the first Harley Quinn book I have. I mean, technically, I guess it's a technicality. It's a technicality. But I guess it still counts. So I also want to point that out. I thought the issue was actually very good in my opinion. I was gonna pick it up when it first came out, but I wasn't here at the time, so I picked it up, and issue 2 happened to come out, so I also got that, and I'm gonna review that later. I actually did like this issue. It was very well written. The artwork is good. The thing I like about DC, I mean, for the most part, I'm more of an independent guy. If you see most of my hauls, I usually pick up in my pull list. It's usually Image. It's always Image. Usually Walking Dead, Southern Bastards. Um, Spread, Red City, some of these other more independent titles, and even Vertigo. I pick up Sandman Overture, and that's Vertigo, which that's kind of that's still lesser known. So I usually don't pick up any of the mainstream books, and I actually do like this. I'm gonna put it on my pull list, because for DC and Marvel, especially DC, I think they have better artwork in my opinion, more serious and grittier artwork. But I feel like sometimes their stories just don't make sense, or just bore the hell out of me because mainstream, I guess, and logic. I feel like because they have limitations due to the fact that these are trademark characters, I feel like they have limitations. But I think that they realize in with this comic, or at least I guess it's because of the New 52. I don't know why, but um, I feel like they notice some of these limitations, and I guess they decide to expand on it. Not give it as much limitations, be a bit more freer. Free-winded, I guess you could say. Give the people a bit more creative decisions as to do with the characters, but also within the limitations, which I do like, which I think they do a good job. I think that's due to the New 52, the whole rebooting of everything, but I think it works out easily. The characters are pretty likable for who they are, because again, the Suicide Squad, these are meant to be more like anti-heroes. Due to the fact, I mean, they are villains, in their respective, usually there are villains, but under these circumstances, they are more or less considered anti-heroes. The one thing though, Joker's daughter, she's annoying. I really do not like Joker's daughter. She's this one. And a quick backstory: she's not really Joker's daughter. She thinks she's Joker's daughter. Apparently, one of the past story arcs, they killed off Joker or something. She cut off his face, and then she got someone to sew on his face onto her face or something. It was just very macabre, very macabre. It was very weird development, and I really don't like her as a character. She's kind of annoying. I think if any of these characters are to die first, I think she'd be the first one to die. I think all the other ones are pretty mainstay. I think be between her and Deathstroke, I think are the more likely to die. But really, if they have to kill someone off first, please be Harley, Joker's daughter, because she's very annoying. I think she's just very well. I mean, she's written very well, but she's just not presented very well. She is an interesting character, but I really don't see what they could actually do with her. And that's really my only complaint. And I feel like that's gonna be my same complaint for issue 2. But overall, this is a pretty good issue. All the characters are pretty likable, except for Joker's daughter. You have that team essence that's supposed to be there. And overall, it's pretty cool. You do, and really, I don't know much about many of these characters. The only character I do know a lot about is Deathstroke and Deadshot. That's because I read the Deadshot Beginnings story arc, and I reviewed it before. And Deathstroke, I know him because of the Teen Titans show. But Joker's daughter, Harley Quinn, and Black Manta, I knew close to nothing about. I mean, I knew which universes, who their enemies are and whatever. But I didn't really know much about them. And I guess I found out a bit more about them through this issue, and it was very cool to see. And as I said before, I will be putting this on my pull list. So yeah, it is a good issue. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, and 6 being decent, I give this an 8 out of 10. Harley, um, Joker's daughter. I confuse the two for some reason. I think it's because they have similar background, I guess imagery, I guess is what you could say. But Joker's daughter, I think is really my only complaint. But besides that, it's a very good issue. And yeah, that's basically it for now. 8 out of 10 is where I give Suicide Squad #1. Yeah, that's basically it for now. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I do comic book reviews, TV show reviews, and movie reviews, so definitely stay tuned for that. Besides that, comment down below on your thoughts on Suicide Squad #1. Have you read it? And if so, what were your thoughts? Comment that all down below. Let me know. Besides that, like this video, share on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you guys prefer. That's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.